Halfwit Podcasts. A little foolish, a lot of fun.
Halfwits and Failed Crits and PenultiMyth TTRPG present a world where monsters roam, secrets lurk, and deities clash. But the paper still needs delivering. This is the Parable Infused Tribune. Welcome to Umivra, everybody. I am your narrator, Jonathan, and I have with me Kylie.
Leona has got some fresh skills to kick some ass.
Okay. Luis.
Bandage, bondage, boobs.
You're just reading Jonathan's shirt.
And Laura.
Manon, guardian of the noble, trying to be hopeful.
Ooh, I like that one. I like it. Okay. So before we jump into the story, I didn't mention it in the last episode, but they also got 5 character points at the end of episode 5. So they had a total of around, because I know some people use them throughout the games. They have a total of around 20 character points, so that's 10 character points to spend, and you guys all leveled up some of your skills. So let's go around the table and talk about them, starting with Laura.
Okay, I leveled up Gwyneth, even though she's in a shield right now, but she has extra energy, so she's at 65 energy. And then I also gave her extra effect dice for her axe hitting and water blast fighting styles. So she has 3d6s for both of them. And then I also leveled up her fishing skill that we did in the cavern area. So now she's really good at fishing in caverns.
Ooh, fun.
And then for Manon, I gave him very similar things. So I upped his effect dice for his axe and shield toss ability. So it's 3d6. And then the other one, the shield toss, is now 2d6 because it was only 1. So, And then I bumped up his health, so he's now at 60 energy. And then I also bumped up his cartography skill up to the journey skills.
Nice. So he has cartography too? Or is this cartography in a different region?
Different region.
Okay, cool.
And then I bumped up another cartography in a different region. So now he has cartography in aquatic, cavern, forest, and tundra.
Wow, nice.
He's a map boy, and I think that's pretty much it. And also, I didn't explain this before in the other episode, but I switched to Manon because we did a time skip, so I just picked who I wanted to play because it had been some time, but I'll be Manon for this episode because it's only been a little bit. But in the future, if I change characters without saying, that's why, because there's been a time skip.
Yeah. And we're going to go to Luis now.
Yeah, okay. Reshi learned a lot in this last event.
His brain was open to the possibilities.
Yes. So the emergency rations and mushroom missile have increased the effect dice, so they are now 3d6 for each. And I have a new legacy skill, which is Grease Fire. And
Nice.
That's my first bruise, but I think Reshi learned from the chef and that whole big thing. And because we got attacked, he was like, I need something to defend myself. Because the whole time, Reshi was just running away and couldn't really do anything without anybody around him. So I feel like it's appropriate time for him to learn how to fight.
Yeah, absolutely. That sounds fun.
It
was just a little too scary running away and looking back and shooting mushroom missiles, just trying to mitigate damage rather than actually slowing the thing down.
I also increased my health. I'm at 60 now.
Your energy, actually.
Oh, dear.
Oh, he's tapping. He's tapping cards.
He's also dropping dice on the floor willy-nilly.
We made skill cards for all of our abilities so that we can like hold them up and kind of like know the legacies a little bit better, because I know we haven't been the best about saying what the legacies are, or like if we have to ask all the time what the different legacies are. So that's what he was aggressively tapping as if about to cast a spell at Laura.
My journey skills haven't changed because I think with that entire bizarro thing that happened at the Divine Intervention, he's like, no, I need punch.
Cool. And now we are at Kylie.
Okay, so Leona has gained some energy. It's up to 50 now, thank goodness. Still behind you guys, but better than before. I added a d6 to my thorn shot. So now it does 2d6 with the plus, and that's the one that has the amplify boon. So in reality, it does 4d6. I also gained a new legacy skill. So Leona learned a new trick. I haven't come up with a name for it yet, which is why I wanted Laura to go first, because I have an idea, but I'm not sure how to name it after what I'm thinking of. Be on lookout for me to actually just randomly spit out a name for this thing. It's a harmony skill. It is a bruise that has a boon of heal. So it only works on a single target, but basically my idea was I take energy from one target and give it to another. So either myself or an ally would be the recipient of said energy. Kind of like lifesteal in Magic the Gathering. Mm-hmm. I also moved my storytelling in aquatic and cavern biomes up to journey skills, level 1. So now it only costs 3 energy to use to storytell in those areas. We're currently in a cavern biome, so I figured that was smart. And I think we are heading towards an aquatic one, so I figured that would be a good plan. And I think that's it. I think that's all she wrote.
Awesome. Anybody have anything else to say before we jump on in? Sounds like a no.
No.
So let's get into the story.
Whee!
It has only been a few hours since the attack at the Divine Intervention, and right now we see Reshi, Leona, and Manon each doing their own thing around the Colosseum, where they are trying to help out with either helping heal some people, feed some people, move rubble, find out from others what they saw, etc. So that's where we're just going to jump right back in.
I think probably Leona's kind of trying to write down everyone's accounts of what happened from like all of the different perspectives, because like people are kind of scattered. So I'm trying to get information from like the people who were speaking. I'm trying to get information from people who were in the audience, people who maybe had a closer encounter with the various legacy creatures. Leona's basically just like frantically writing everything down, trying to gather as much information as she can.
Okay.
So when you try to like find some of the speakers and even like some of the ones who were vying for nomination election, you can't find them because they were rushed somewhere safe, because the beasts that attacked they targeted the speakers.
Right.
At least that's what it looked like when the whole event happened. It looked like the Profane Herald was targeting the leaders of these different people. So they have been whisked away somewhere safe, including Stambibidal.
Stambibidal.
Yeah,
Yep.
so Stambibidal has been whisked off to somewhere safe as well, so they are not with you at the moment. But pretty much everybody else is still here. They're just concerned for those people because they were targeted.
So I guess then in that case, I'm just trying to get as many accounts to corroborate this event as I possibly can.
Mm-hmm. So do you want to roll one of your things?
Yes, I'm assuming it would be. Could it be storytelling? Because
It can.
that is kind of the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I get 2 D20s. Whee! One is a 17 and one is an 11, so 17.
17,
Hello.
full success. So with a full success, I'm going to give you 1 level higher. So you would get a T2 item.
Oh, yeah.
So you get a T2 item in the form of evidence, stories, etc. So however you would like to spin that, you can. Or if you want to role play a little bit of the conversation, you can. Try and get some information from people. If you want actual information from people, we're going to have to do the role play. But otherwise, you mechanically have some
I have an item.
evidence.
I'm probably going to get some information from people. I think probably the most useful information might be coming from I am unsure now.
Do you want to pass to somebody else while
Yeah,
you think?
I think so. Yeah, come back to me.
Okay, which one of you guys would like to take over?
I will. Manon, he took off all of his armor because it was super heavy and like the danger is past, and he has his shirt off and he is just covered in sweat and glistening.
wow.
And he's like 6 foot dad bod is just like rescuing people from the rubble. Can I roll to see how many people I save?
Yes. Meanwhile, Reshi is just putting extra stitch into somebody that was not there to get stitches.
I saved 2 people.
What did you roll for?
How many people
How
to
many
save?
people I saved from the rubble?
Oh, okay.
Just digging them out.
Sorry, I thought it was going to be like a journey skill, but no, you're just
No.
doing fun. Yeah, so you saved 2 people.
Just goofing.
Just goofing. But your goof pays off because you save 2 people and we're like a few hours out. So those people might not have even been on the radar of rescuers that they were still stuck in there.
Ugh.
So that's a pretty good job, actually.
I hoist them out, carry them over my shoulders.
You just have like your own fan club now at this point of both men and women just swooning.
One of the people that you rescued is like an attractive female and is just like being overly dramatic about the fact that they were trapped, but like clearly just kind of like rubbing your back muscles as you fire them and carry them.
I'm just shooting daggers.
Manon doesn't even notice. He's just like, I probably, bring them over to Reshi because you're healing people. And I just like put them down like, all right, got 2 more here. They seem okay, but they're a little rattled.
Get to the back of the line.
Can you stay here and bring me back to my home once he's done? I think I'll need to be carried again.
He's busy.
I can wait.
Well, now, miss, your legs seem to be working fine. And, I would be happy to assist you, but...
I tweaked my ankle. Oh, my poor little ankle.
You almost got a spit shot into the microphone. That would have been awful.
Manon starts sweating even more. He's like, oh no. Sure, miss. Sure, I'll just be back. I gotta go help other people, and I run. Just start running. I probably do keep an eye out for Standibitable, because I don't really know where he went, but I saw him get out. So.
Yeah, you helped him get out, so he escaped thanks to you.
Yeah, and I'll feel like I'll try to help a few more people, and then we can reconvene.
Do you want to roll for just like fixing the rubble or anything like that, or do you want to roll for something so that I can give you an item?
Yeah, maybe we do like I'm thinking like a work/exert thing.
Yeah,
from
whatever
like
you want to call it. Yeah.
Okay, 8.
Okay, so make sure you mark down work in a cavern, and 8 is a failure.
Womp womp.
So on a failure, you don't get anything. Or I'm pretty sure. Let me make sure. Oh, was a nat 20 a level higher? I think you're supposed to get 2 of the item, Kylie, not
Oh, okay.
tier
Yeah,
2.
that's what it was. You get 2,
Okay.
tier 1.
Yep.
2.
And
then
a
I-
success is a tier 1, and then a fail is a fail.
And I think a fail is actually 1 lower.
Yes, you still, yeah. We said we still get 1.
Yeah, and then a
It's
crit
zero.
fail is nothing.
Yeah.
So that was a 0, which is still nothing because there's nothing lower than 0.
I'm just focused on helping people, I think.
Yeah.
And then we can reconvene and figure out the plan.
People are like asking you to help working, like some construction worker person walks by and is like, "Hey, you! Can you help me with this boulder?"
Sure, boy.
And you walk over and like you're trying to lift it, but your like mind is not on it. You're just looking for people that could possibly be around. And like once it gets over the like peak of the push, you notice that there's nobody under this, and you just walk away. And the other guy's like, because he like has to all of a sudden muscle it into place because you're done with your job.
I start walking back to like Reshi and Leona. I'm just like, this place sucks. I'm hitting the bricks.
So we cut over to Reshi.
So first thing I'm going to do is heal this lady in front of me. So I'm going to use medicine, journey skill. Oh, wait, I get an extra D20, right? Because I have 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's my... Good, because that's a 7. All right, here comes the good one. Hey-ya! 14.
It's a 14.
14 works, so that's a mixed success. So that means you get 1 item of the level. So you get a T1 item.
I'm going to tie her tourniquet just a little too tight. And Now get out of here.
Hey, lay off.
Get away from me.
Get away from my man.
My ankle doesn't actually hurt. Don't you know context?
And just start stomping on her ankle. Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna make it hurt.
I also want to ask, as I'm healing people, Reshi, I'm like, hey, so did anybody like see where those like monsters went?
You're going to get a no from people that are at the injury tent because most of the people that are at the injury tent were pretty immediately injured, or by the time, like when they were injured, the monsters had moved past them.
Yeah. Okay. As I'm treating people, I want to also do one. I need to take energy away for that. So -3. I am going to do a quick roll for if I can identify anything about the wounds, meaning if I can see, this is they did like a poison attack. Can I make some medicine that's like effective against it or something like that?
Okay.
Medicine again.
That's an 8.
Dang it. And that's a 4.
So you don't actually get anything. You almost think as you're treating some of the wounds that you see like a glint of that like glowy aura that the beast had, but it always fades too quickly before you can actually analyze it.
Yeah, I mean, because I know, they were special. I'm like, I need to learn about them.
So like you see this mostly on the people that were attacked most recently. So it was some of the ones that you saw right in the beginning, because those are the people who were all near the exit. So they were kind of the first into the triage area.
Yeah.
So in the beginning of your healing, you noticed that there was some of this lingering aura, but now that you're back at the end of, the last kind of people who are being dug out of the rubble, there's absolutely none of that aura left.
Okay. Hey, guys.
Hey, Reshi.
Are we getting paid for this?
I don't think so.
No, but, it's the good-hearted thing to do.
I have a few more questions I want to ask. I think we need to find out where that one, where BB went. That's what I'm going to call him. I think we need to find out where BB and the other important people ended up. And I want to know what happened with those, where did those creatures go? Like, did they leave? Did they vanish? Exactly how did they exit the arena? Because we got out and then we were in our little cave-in with Fee.
Yeah, where did Fee go?
She just vanished. So I'm wondering if the creatures vanished when she vanished or if they, walked out.
It's right over there around the corner.
Well, because, I mean, they probably left. Oh, they've probably gotten pretty far by now. But I'm wondering if they are directly linked to her or if they have, their own will.
Okay.
Well, I know Standibital got out of the arena because I made sure of that, so I'm sure.
But I believe he got rounded up with all the other, important people and got, whisked away to a safe place. I am curious as to where they are now, because I would really love to get some information from the people who had, the up-close view of the creatures.
We did.
Did we?
Yeah,
it almost killed me.
The serpent tiger directly swiped at you with a paw.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Not targeting you, but swiped at a crowd
in the
that
general
you were in.
vicinity. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. But I do want to find out if the creatures left on their own or if they poofed when Fee poofed. Could that be something that I could ask people and roll for?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you already did your roll, so
okay.
We can just role play you asking some people.
Oh, okay. Could ask a guard. I was also thinking the other media people, news reporters, might have noticed something with a sharper eye than your average Joe. So I think I'm gonna go over and find a couple of people who have those media badge things I had, and ask around. Did you see what happened to the creatures after? How did they leave? Did they vanish? Did they walk away? What happened with them?
I didn't actually get to see it, but I already got a report from a few people saying that when everything ended, it ended all very abruptly, and it looked like that from a few different people that the, at least the tiger snake thing, that I heard that it kind of reached out its shadow stripes and just kind of faded into the darkness.
That is ominous. Interesting. Thank you so much. I'm going to ask another person, kind of the same thing.
Yeah, and you get from another person the foxfowl ended up, something happened and it looked around and then just sprung, jumped, leapt until it wasn't in sight anymore. It was extremely fast.
Interesting. Okay. So it seems like they are kind of exhibiting the traits of like their halves, like kind of slinking away into the shadows, like disappearing like tigers do in the jungle, and then darting away like a fox, how quick they are. I'm going to ask someone about the shark thing, too.
That shark thing was crazy. How was it flying? That don't make no goddamn sense. It had too many legs for flying. You'd think it'd walk, but no, it just kind of floated right back up into the mist and was gone.
Okay. Blue.
Just right up to the top of the cavern. And as far as I'm aware, there's no exit there, so I don't really know where it came from.
How did this guy get a job as a reporter?
I love how Kylie is writing notes in real life, but it's exactly how Leona's writing in their little thing in the game.
Yeah, pretty much. Interesting. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. And I think I come back to us, our group, and I'm like, so it sounds like when Fee vanished, like after her conversation with us, the creatures also vanished with her. So I have a suspicion that they might be tied together in some way. They may not necessarily have their own independent choices and movement and stuff.
I don't know. It sounded like as soon as Fee left, they went back to like their own natural instincts and just ran away.
Maybe. It's possible.
Well, I reckon we should at least try to find those nobles and report what we know, because I don't think anyone else got that audience with Fee, and I know the Celestial Accord would want to know any information that they don't have already.
Yeah.
Do you think we should tell people we know Fee?
I think it would help. I mean, people got hurt here.
I feel like we're going to get hurt if we tell people we're associated with Fee.
Well, we're not, but I mean...
That was Leona's lover.
No, but I did get mail from her, which could be potentially problematic.
What does she call herself again?
The Profane Herald?
That might be the best way to save our butts while also giving people the information that they need. It probably isn't even relevant who she was before.
And we might get a nice reward.
Oh, right. Yeah,
I would not be upset with that, because that could help us get around much easier. I'm really sick of walking.
And I'm pretty sure Stan Dibital still has to pay us.
Yeah, we need to get stamps.
Yes.
Did we? As long as he's alive, we
he got out.
Complete it, right? Yeah.
He's alive.
Manon made sure he got out. Yes. Yeah. Manon made sure he got out. And then he got whisked away with all the nobles. I saw the security people kind of grab him and go.
Well, if I was a noble, I mean, they're not just going to go to any old place in this cavernous city. They're going to go to somewhere nice.
And safe.
Stan Bibital's
So what's
house?
the nicest, safest place we can think of?
His house. It's a nice house.
Maybe. I don't know. Is there a palace or something like that around here? Is there some type of grand manor?
Can I use my cartography
Absolutely.
to see if I would have an idea?
Because you've probably been walking around collecting maps, taking notes of things.
Oh.
That's a 2 and a 6.
Oh, no!
Oh, shit.
You're just too shooken up from the very recent events that happened.
Fair.
Yeah. I can't make heads or tails of this. The ink got all messed up with my sweat. I'm sorry, y'all.
I think I'm gonna go over and ask some of the more seasoned media people to be so what is what's the shelter protocol for the important people? Is there a place that you all go to interview them after things like this happen?
Not suspicious at all.
Yeah.
I just want the inside scoop. Also, we're supposed to guard Stan Dibital, and he owes us money.
I see where your priorities are.
Well,
There is a spot that is near the town center where the bulletin board is, where they do keep people who are a little bit, more towards the violent tendencies should things go wrong. I'd imagine that that's also a fairly safe area to bring people in case of an emergency. I mean, it is a cavern region, so there are some collapse shelters, and some buildings of importance are built in areas that are less likely to collapse. So you can probably check out those areas.
okay, thank you so much, sir. I relay this information to us. So my guess is probably a good place to start would be that place near the bulletin board. And then we can kind of go from there, I think, to try and find Stan and our money.
All right, well, let's go. And we start walking.
Yeah, and you guys start walking, and you get to that area, and you do see that there's the bulletin board, and there's a lot more quests on it now because of the recent events. You see that the Celestial Accord has already gotten an updated flyer up here for more information on something that they're calling the Beasts of Legacy. So it's like a sub quest to their original flyer that you guys have been bringing around of any information on the Dark Instant.
Yeah.
And then you see a bunch of other quests that are like, hey, can you, like, we want like a live-in nanny for someone who got injured. Like, some people have been separated and all of that stuff. But you do notice that there's not any quests on here that are related to death in any way. And Reshi, you kind of know from everybody who is coming to ask for help at the like triage tent that anytime someone came up and said, hey, I have a missing persons report, have you seen them at triage yet? That was always answered. This was a largely deathless event. The only known death at this point is Torvid of Wait and Whim, who is the champion of Fetsang the Rival.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So as you take note of that as you're looking at as all of you are looking at the board, and you're seeing that there's like no one asking for help with funeral services, like there's not like any help at a morgue, like there's nothing like that anywhere, and you would kind of expect something like that after a big event like this.
Yeah, I would have expected there to be a lot more casualties.
Death. What could that mean?
Well, it could mean that maybe our Profane Herald isn't quite as murderous as we might have worried they would be. Might still have a little bit of a conscience when it comes to...
The Profane Herald might be the good guy? We should join the Profane Herald?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that maybe she hasn't gone quite off the deep end as much as I think we expected her to have been.
I think summoning a bunch of legacy beasts and destroying the Colosseum is a little bit off the deep end.
I mean, it is off the deep end, but it's like diving into a swimming pool instead of the ocean.
Well, we know deities do crazy things at any time, so kind of makes sense if you don't think about it.
Yeah, just don't think about it too hard. What could possibly go wrong?
Just Manon's tagline.
Yep. Just don't think about it.
Makes sense if you don't think about it. Someone needs to make a meme of it ain't much, but it's honest work with that line.
I'm writing it down.
Yeah, so you're still looking at the board, and there is one that sticks out to you guys, which is it's only for a single stamp, but it's someone who's looking to head up to Vaynome, which is what we're now calling Vacation Home Not Maine. So there is someone that's looking to head up to Vaynome, and they need help wrangling a ride just outside of Melironto.
Leona, didn't you have to go up there for your Siren Songs thing?
Well, according to Fee's message, which could be, well, I mean, she sent a flyer, so I guess it probably is trustworthy. That is where the Siren Song is supposed to be any day now. So if I am going to have any chance of catching up with them, that would probably be the best place to go. I mean, as long as it's okay with you guys.
Well, we did send them a letter to tell them to wait for us.
We did, but I mean, they're nomadics. They're not really going to stay put for super long, even if I did say, hey, wait for me.
Manon puts his hand on your shoulder, which I feel like you're pretty tiny, so his hand's like massive. He says... Leona, you're part of the team now, and we'll do whatever we can to reunite you with your Siren Song group now that we're kind of done with this whole job.
Oh, thank you, Manon.
But let's get paid first.
Yeah, I agree. I think payment is a good idea. But then maybe we could take this particular quest and head on up there and maybe make a little bit of money and influence doing it too.
Oh yeah, we take the flyer, put our stamp up.
Take a bunch of the different flyers to leave as you travel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
And this will be like a good one to spread around just because like there was a catastrophic event here.
Yep.
So other people who are possibly heading this way might want to get in on taking on some of these jobs.
Yeah.
So you guys take all of those, take them down. You know that the one that you're planning on using, the one that I was just talking about, you're going to be meeting up with the client just outside of Melironto, around the area that they're looking for the job to occur. And their name is Buka.
We'll be right back.
Hi everyone, it's Jonathan here to talk to you about Legend Keeper. As a game master, I'm frequently finding myself digging through notebooks, Trello boards, Google Docs, etc. There's always a program that in the moment feels like it works better for world building, session planning, or note taking, but it becomes such a hassle to find what I need later. That was until I found Legend Keeper. I was immediately sold by the ability to upload maps and place pins on them to visually link and navigate pages. The maps are even just a single click to replace without changing any of the pins, so you can easily update your world as you go. Also, when you go to place a pin, you can either link to an existing page or create a new one based on a template that you designed. I'm wicked excited for a new feature coming out called Timelines that lets you visually map the history of your world. So if you are a game master, a note-taking player, or even an author, sign up now at legendkeeper.com. And if you join their Discord, let them know we sent you.
And so now we gotta track down Stan Bibbitable.
And you just walk into this like town hall area and you do see that it's been a few hours, so the people who were being essentially hidden, safeguarded, are now kind of milling about the town hall, and there's still some people being like, hey, still stay here until we, make sure that everything is clear, but you don't have to be kept in the little hole anymore. You can be a little bit wandering around. We think you're safe, but we just want to make sure. So
Seems
they're
fair.
just walking around. So you see Stan, or Dibbitable, and he actually waves you down and is like, oh, my friends, please come to me.
Oh, whoa.
Mr.
Yikes.
S, I'm glad you made it out alive.
And it's all thanks to you.
Yes, it is.
Well, we take our thanks in Gorp, sir.
True. So, I do have it. It's not on me. It's back at the house, but I'm gonna get out of here. It is not cool what happened to me. It's possibly one of the most traumatic things that has ever happened to a Dibbitable's family.
It was quite the event, sir.
So I'm so glad that you came, because here's the key to the house, and just go in and take what I left for you in a little wallet or whatever, and if you ever find yourself back in Melironto, you can use this place to stay.
Oh.
So are you abandoning it then?
Oh, I'm going home to my
okay.
home.
Your home.
Yeah, back to Mosswam.
Mr. Stan Dibital, this is mighty kind of you.
No, you saved my life. What could I do that is any better than allow you a permanent residence?
That waterfall is really nice.
That is true.
Guys, we just earned a house. This is pretty sweet.
I'm not upset about
It
it.
still belongs to me, but I'm
No.
not gonna kick you out.
This is our house now.
I mean,
I guess in part, yes.
squatters' rights.
Are you just planning on usurping it from me?
Should,
No.
How do we register this under our name?
No,
Have this conversation after he's out of earshot.
I have a rug I want to put in the house.
You can decorate. I don't mind. Just make sure you don't touch my personal quarters.
I'm moving in.
Thank you so much, dude. It's very generous. Good luck and safe travels back to Mosswam.
Yeah, Mosswam in Izoa.
oh God, my swamp.
Yeah,
I forgot the swamp I made based on Trick.
Mosswam is also where his deity Mappo has control. He's going to be on his way, parting ways with you guys, and you have a crash pad that you can stay in for a few days if you wanted to before heading back up, or you can head immediately. But your money for all of the jobs that you've done is there, and each of you gets 5 gorp.
So that's 15 more. Yay.
Yep.
Nice, and the other leaders are here as well because
Yep.
we want to talk to the Celestial Accord at least.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So Lilith, the Star Whisperer, is here.
Y'all, she's really here. Oh my God, Menon looks nervous.
Hey, you!
Oh my God, Reshi, you gotta be respectful.
I'm just pointing. You!
Just literally turns around.
No, I'm trying to get your attention. Manon, go there, Manon.
Y'all, she cannot know about my little thing that happens sometimes.
Your little thing.
She cannot know.
You mean the love of my life?
Glad to know you love the woman that killed my family.
I'm kidding.
It's funny because Manon's little thing is also Reshi's love of his life.
It's not so
Womp
little.
womp. Oh dear. I mean, she's the best person to tell the information that we have. She is kind of like the mouthpiece of the Celestial Accord.
Lady, I have secrets to tell you.
Why don't you guys talk to her and I'll just like turn around.
I just walk up to her.
But I'm so massive it like doesn't do anything.
So you turn around. Laura, do you want to be Lilith or do you want me to be Lilith?
Oh, I didn't even think about that. I'm happy for you to do it because I think you might have some fun dialogue about Manon being over there, even though they never met. He just kind of bypassed her because she was dealing with Gwen.
Yes. In that case, what's the general vibe of her again? Very haughty, very like more powerful than people, but also holding the vibe of she thinks mortals are powerful. So it's like kind of this weird balance of I need to have a PR face, but I hate all of you.
Yeah, very much like we're on the same level of gods because we make pacts with them and they need us.
Mm-hmm. And she's the highest caste.
She's
of
the
that.
highest one.
Yeah.
She like deals more often with Alsara than anyone else because
Yep.
they're like kind of bros in her mind.
Yep.
But she's also like will take any knowledge that anyone has. So she will definitely talk to you guys if you have knowledge on that. And she knows about Manon's deal for sure, but she just never met him. But she probably recognizes the shield.
Womp womp.
Good luck, guys.
Tap, 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 tap.
Excuse me, ma'am.
How can the Celestial Accord help you?
So I think we might have some information on the Dark Instant and what happened here today that you might find useful. And I hold up the flyer of the Celestial Accord asking for information.
Oh, I see that you are very diligent with your packs.
Sure, yeah.
You just see like a furrowed brow and kind of like the light fades from her for a brief moment before she resumes her PR face with a little bit of an eye twitch.
As a follower of Kalvadasan, I believe greatly in collecting as much knowledge and information as possible.
More eye twitching.
And making sure it reaches the proper people.
Yes.
So we might have overheard during this catastrophe.
Speak plainly. I don't want the facts being messed up.
We encountered this harbinger of whatever. And
You did, personally.
well, kind of in passing.
Yes, they walked right up to us, remember?
Are you trying to get us killed, Reshi?
And what harbinger? What is that?
So the woman or person who
Well, it's a woman?
I think so. I think so. Who
She starts like furiously scribbling in like a very small black book.
Oh God! So before this whole thing happened, the woman who got up to speak to ask questions of you all as the important speakers, the mouthpieces of your
Get on with it.
factions, she is calling herself the Profane Herald,
Scribble, scribble, furious.
and I think she has a connection to those creatures, and I think they obey her will.
What are your names?
Uh-oh.
Oh no, she's scribbling.
I'm Leona. This is Reshi, and that over there is Manon.
He hides behind a plant and like he's so massive.
He's our leader.
I'm gonna roll. She clocks the shield
Oh no!
and just looks back at you guys and goes, interesting.
So we were tasked with guarding Stimbibidibble.
Stendibitable.
Yeah, that
Yes.
one. And
Follower of Mappo.
well, we were in desperate need of monetary assistance. So we took this job, and that's how we ended up here. And
Why do I care?
I'm just telling you why we. Okay, I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Do you want your reward
Oh,
for
yes.
giving information or
Yes,
not?
I do. Yes, I do.
She just like angrily flicks a gorb at you
Oh,
for giving
gee.
the information. Actually, it sounds like you've given me a little bit more than what I would have expected for one, and just flicks another gorb at you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, Exalted One. Can you
No.
tell me more about that shield?
Oh, no.
Thank you for addressing me properly.
Yes, I'm on her good side.
People normally...
I go hide with Manon.
I can tell that you're not a follower of the Celestial Accord, so I'll allow you to use that title. However, my true title is the Star Whisperer, so please get it right next time.
The Star.
Is it really that difficult for you?
I'm a
We dumb.
You know what, actually? You make me nervous. I'm leaving.
Good. And she smiles and turns away and resumes conversation with someone else.
Renan, that lady's not nice.
I
She's
told you.
horrifying.
She is very powerful in Izoa. Like, she's very scary.
She is not nice.
It did make me feel some kind of way, though.
Canon Reshi's by.
I'm just glad she didn't come over here and talk to me, because I can't lie to her. If she asked me about anything, it would be awful. I don't even know if my pack still stands or if I broke it or what. Guys, I'm stressing out.
Wait, how do you not know if your pack still stands? Is there no type of like...
You don't like explode or something? Yeah.
Yeah, there's no consequence for breaking the packs?
I start pulling you guys out. Like, why don't we talk about this at Mr. Bidabo's house?
Oh, okay.
You mean our house?
You mean in the waterfall, relaxing? Yeah,
We're all
okay,
in the
I can
spa.
do that.
I'm like fast walking out of there. But I was getting a lot of exercise today.
You better be careful, Manon. You're not going to be able to maintain that dad bod with all the working you're doing right now.
True.
So
You
it's going to
might
be
get
one of those,
abs.
like, strong man bods, like, where it's just one big gut muscle.
Fuck yeah. He can fight a bear.
Oh, goodness.
So yeah, I guess we go back to the house, and then I definitely need a bath because I'm disgusting and sweaty.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you guys about the pack.
You guys are just sitting in the spa area, waterfall hitting over your head. You each got, like, those little, like, onsen towels on your
Yeah.
heads.
Yeah, honestly.
Got a little clementine on my head.
Now, I wasn't in a right way when I made this pact, but I thought I was avenging my family. And basically, my pact was to basically be the keeper of the shield and just keep it on me at all times, make sure nothing happened to it. But, you know, there was nothing about it coming out and swapping with me, so I don't know what the hell that is. But
I mean, I would argue that I don't believe you've broken the pact because you've kept it with you.
I think Alsara would do something to me if I broke it, but Lilith, she could obliterate me.
Are there consequences for breaking a pact with a god?
Most of the time, yeah.
What kind of consequences are there usually?
Well, there was this one time, the farmer down the road from us, he didn't deliver the right amount of apples, and then
He exploded.
his daughter had to go, like, serve the celestial cord for a certain amount of time, and then that affected his crops because she couldn't help him harvest. It was a whole big thing. Harvest Festival sucked that year.
Are the not kept pacts, are the consequences executed by the celestial cord mortals, or is it something that comes down from the gods?
Oh, the mortals. It's very rare for the, Alsara to actually get involved. It would have to be like a very important pact for her. I mean, us farmers, we didn't have crazy pacts like that, but I feel like Lilith might, if she had a pact, it'd be with Alsara directly, like me, but I'm a rare case. That never happens.
Interesting.
Oh, so the Celestial Accord are like the rule guards.
Yeah, they keep track of all the pacts made
Yeah.
and that they're carried out effectively, because then they can keep track of the power that they get from the deities.
Lawyers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
literally.
basically, yeah.
Yep.
Wild. I guess I don't know very much about the Celestial Accord, like beyond like who the gods are and stuff. So it's really interesting to see that, or to learn that like the mortals are really responsible for enforcing them. That's interesting.
Manon does the thing where he goes really low and then makes bubbles in the water.
So we should take this. Does he have a carriage here? Or did he take it?
He takes his carriage.
Dang it.
Yeah, you guys don't have a vehicle.
I wanted to
Dang
steal his
it.
carriage.
However,
Could
just
we
a
rent
reminder, the job you're about to go do is to help someone wrangle a creature specifically for travel.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Interesting. Okay.
So it's like someone's asking if they can have help wrangling a horse is what the job is.
Are we ready to get a move on?
Mm-hmm.
Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna go up into Stan Bibitable's room.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm looking around and I'll find like a little like necklace, like a nice necklace, and it has like it's a locket and it has like his mom's face on it. I just take that. Yes, this is good. This is my reward.
Reshi.
So now I have the rings from
Maripan.
Yeah, I have Maripan's rings on one hand and the necklace from Stan Bibitable.
My God. You're just like robbing everybody blind.
I'm not robbing, okay? He said we could have anything in this house because it's our house.
He said we could stay here. He did
also
not
said,
say it's our
do
house.
not touch his room.
He said do not touch his room specifically.
No, he specifically said go in and take whatever you want from my room.
Are y'all done squabbling? We gotta head out.
Yeah. Do you notice anything about me, Manon?
Oh, that necklace is right pretty. Where'd you get that?
Thanks. It's a family heirloom.
It is not. He took it from Stan Bibitable's room.
Stan Bibitable's family heirloom.
He took it from his room that we were expressly told not to
You guys
touch.
feel like siblings yelling at each other. Mom, she took the necklace.
Dad, he stole it. He took it from me. He took it from Stan.
I'll give it back, maybe.
He will not.
I'll probably pawn it. Yeah, you're right.
Damn, Reshi.
Listen, I got no packs, okay? All I got is medicine. And I think I'm going to start following the Profane Herald.
Oh, God, no.
I just whisper that to myself.
That's your character arc.
His descent into darkness.
All right, I guess we go, unless there's more thievery.
Is there anything that you guys want to do around Melironto or like journey skills you want to roll just to collect items or whatever?
You know what? Yeah, I am going to go. We came in on an animal, right?
Yes.
That like digging thing.
Ooh, yeah.
And we also went to stables at didn't we, or no, we just dropped it off.
No, I was saying the mail area.
Right.
Like the post office
Yeah.
There's a
was
zoo.
shaped like stables.
All right, so what I want to do is go to where like a stable area. I want to buy some like feed. What's the animal that we're looking for?
Well, let me just consult the posting here. Just give
Say
me a
that out
second.
loud, just slowly taking it out.
I feel like you have so many papers and journals that
I'm
you're
just like
digging
hunting through all of these loose papers in my bag.
You should be more organized.
Well, I did have an organization system, and then 3 magical, super powerful beings appeared, and I just kind of shoved everything in my bag to run. So.
And you see that they're looking to grab a wild gracod.
Gracod.
Okay.
Excuse me, shopkeep.
Yeah, what's up?
Do you have any gracod feed?
Gracod feed.
Gracod feed.
Interesting to make a bird noise for that creature.
Oh, well, I don't know what it is. I just, it was a funny name.
Gracod feed's kind of rare. There's only a few people who keep those.
Oh, so they're not. We're supposed to go wrangle one. Are they not just like out and about?
Oh, you must be working for Zargao clan. That would make sense. I do keep some shipment of feed for their creatures here, just in case they need it run out. There's a blight, etc. So I do have that. It'll be 5 gorb.
Oh, my God.
Oh wow, that's really
Jesus
expensive.
Christ.
Yeah, they are a very particular gastro animal.
Yeah. You can put it on their tab.
Can I see the seal of the Zargao clan?
Yeah. Can you guys give them the flyer?
Here you go.
That is a job from the Zargao clan.
Yeah. That's all we
He's
got.
saying we can't charge it to their account.
Man, what if I gave you this nice necklace?
Oh, my God.
It's got a latch there. Can I see inside?
No. This is
no,
mine.
I can't barter with that. Sorry.
We'll just pay the gorp.
Yeah. Don't I only have 6 gorp?
You mean Reshi can pay his share of the reward?
That's true. Yes, he can pay. You can pay what we got from Bibitable
Yeah.
for this.
Yeah. It comes and goes, huh? Drop the 5 gorp.
Yeah, thank you. Doing business with you. Here's your feed. It's just right on the back. And someone brings out like a little cart and is like, "You guys gonna have a good way to carry this?" And it's just a big sack. It's probably like similar size to your backpack.
I just point at Manon.
I got it. Someone's got to hold my bucket, though.
I'll carry your bucket. And I go to grab your bucket and I like drop it. I'm like, whoa. Okay, this is heavier than I thought it was.
We can tag team it.
I'll carry it 10 feet. You take it, carry it 10 feet.
No, we'll
switch
hold
on
it
and off. Okay. That makes more sense. That makes more sense.
Okay, you have feed for the Gracot.
Awesome. All right. So I'm not really good at directions, so Manon, lead the way.
Does anyone else want to do something in Melironto?
I think I want to spend a little bit of time, like while we're like getting prepared and stuff, storytelling like in the village square to try and A, get practice and B, get items.
Sure. Roll for it.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, I'm storytelling on Cavern. Well, that one's a 6 and that one's a 10. So 10.
So mixed. So what's your storytelling level in Cavern? 1?
1.
So you just get 1 T1 item.
Okay. You know what? I'll take it. That is enough to recharge Kana after I use her a couple times. So.
Nice.
Perfect.
Manon?
I'm trying to think.
Would Manon maybe want to get something to try and upkeep his armor? That's something that you probably haven't done.
Yeah, blacksmithing could be a good skill. So yeah, I'm gonna go to a local smith and just iron out all the dents in my armor because all that rocks and stuff probably made it bad, and sharpen up my axe. I clean my axe, but I probably don't sharpen it enough.
Yeah, this is just a good opportunity to have some high quality whetstones or whatever to really polish yourself.
Yeah. Okay, I don't have that skill, so I will roll for 16.
Almost a full success. You get a T0 item, and now you have blacksmithing in Cavern.
We almost have enough T0 items to combine them into a T1 item because I've got 6 T1 T0 bracelets and 1 T0 pretty rock.
You're doing pretty well, so the keeper of the forge comes over and is just kind of supervising. You're doing a few things just kind of by hand. You grab some tools, what you know, but what you know isn't very much. And because it's a normal success, the guy will come up to you and be like, "Hey there, bud. I got a better tool for you to use for this, so I think you would do a lot better if you had a solid surface." And he claps twice, and you hear just...
Whoa.
And as comes around the corner from the furnace is a snanvil. It is a snail that is an anvil.
Oh my God.
And it has a naturally forming metallic shell that is flattened at the top that blacksmiths in Melironto use as an anvil for blacksmithing.
I'm losing my mind. That's so awesome. I love it.
So you have use of the snanvil to get out all of these dents in a much more meticulous way that you haven't had access to in a long time.
Well, I reckon you're right, sir. This is fantastic.
It just looks at you,
Oh my
Stupid
God.
eyeballs just poking it.
I love it so
Popping out.
much.
as
I'm
little
stroking out.
fragments of the rust and fragments of the metal that when you sharpen little tiny fragments of metal fall off, and you notice that the snanvil just with its little snail mouth is just
Oh my God.
as all the fragments fall to the ground.
I need this to be a plushie right fucking now.
I love it. Can we keep it?
It belongs to this guy, but
Damn it.
snanvils are part of the world now.
I'm drawing it.
Manon, I think we need to get a snanvil because this thing is disturbing and adorable at the same time.
I don't like how wet it is.
The goopy.
Hey guys, before we take off, we need to go to the Central Gardens. My family had a plot here, and we used to plant a bunch of medicinal herbs and whatnot. So I want to see if
neat.
that plot of land is still there.
Sure. Lead the way.
Sure.
That's how they say it in Red Dead Redemption 2.
Cool. And you guys walk there, and do you want to just describe, or did you want me to?
Yeah, no. So what I'm going to say is it's this big, giant field, but it has these community garden looking type of plots. I don't know if you've seen, if you guys are super familiar with those.
I'm familiar.
You know, I don't know if you've ever gardened before, but The one that my family has is all like totally overgrown. You know, nobody's like been maintaining it or anything. But I do know that we had like some really good like medicinal herbs. So I'm going to roll for foraging and see if I can get something good. Come on, give me a 20. It's a 6.
Is that the highest one?
Yeah.
What was the other one?
A 4.
Oh no!
Yay, my family.
Yeah. So you go there and you just get a tier lower. So that's a tier 0 for you.
Yeah.
So you get a tier 0 item, and that tier 0 item, as you go to tend to the gardens, you see that the community plot from your family has not fared well, and people haven't maintained that area. It's maybe the gardens have expanded out quite greatly, and some of the like corners or pockets are maybe they were planted in an area that's a little harder to maintain, but now that they have more area, they've kind of abandoned some of those back lots.
Yeah.
And you get to it and you try and do whatever you can, and there's like not really much there or much to save, but you do find a living bulb that hasn't sprouted. And what is that plant that you find?
It's a sunflower. That's what it is.
Cool. So it's a big stocky flower with a very large seed area with small petals all around.
Yeah.
Cool. So that's a bulb for one of those that you were able to get. And you see that it's like, well, if I leave it here, it's probably going to die. Like all of the other ones aren't being maintained, and I haven't dug up any that looked like they would make it. So I'll take this one with me.
I'll weed whack everything. Nothing grew because all the weeds overtook everything.
So you figured give them a nice trim back and maybe things will survive?
Yeah. Maybe
I'll help. Lenon helps.
Yay! Thanks. Oh my gosh. So kind to me.
I've had to tend graves before, so I understand.
Yeah, we come back and we make a living in our house together.
Oh.
All right, let's get on.
Is that all that you wanted to do with this area?
Yeah, I mean, I rolled a 4 and a 6.
Cool. So you have tended to everything, and you made it presentable for a less than living lot.
Yeah.
Hopefully to give it some more, maybe someone will see that it's been cleaned recently and think that they should go over there and try and help.
I'm going to leave a little note. It's going to be like a fake bulletin board quest.
Oops.
And it's going to say, please maintain this.
And it's on one of those like stakes that you see the description of plants on that like come with flowers, the little tiny like pitchfork ones, and you just leave it in there like a little note.
Please.
Cool. And you guys start walking to the north because that is where the closest exit of Melironto is, and where after looking at a bunch of directories and maps, you figure that this area that Buka will be in. And you eventually get there and you see that this area of the chasm does have some external openings, whereas like the whole of Melironto is fairly closed in cavern-wise, and you needed like that creature Tally to actually dig into Melironto and form the earth around. But as you get to this area, it's kind of more naturally cavernous, and you see pockets that lead outside. And outside, as you kind of like climb, because you can see through the rock that there's not like a field, it's not like lush, but it's like not fully rocky. There is some like grass and plants, and there are like there's just kind of like a big open flat area on this mountain. Mm-hmm. And you see a smaller male, probably a young adult age, that is just crouching down and watching a herd of these really wide creatures. They're large, wide creatures with not like stumpy legs, but kind of shorter legs, and they have a whole bunch of tails on the backs of them, and they're kind of just moving around and grazing off the small amounts of foliage that is here. And they also have these like long, sleek ears that are kind of radially pointing around as they're grazing. Mm-hmm. Young adult that you see, they have like a pale yellow skin. They're wearing like a cloak that is this like really pretty blue that has muddled color to it. So like some of the areas are blue, some of the areas are a little darker blue. Not like camo, but kind of approaching that. Mm-hmm. They've got the cloak with the hood down so you can see them. And they're just kind of a shorter in stature, young adult male.
Hey guys. I want that cloak. It's really nice.
Reshi, you can't steal everything from everyone.
That's a really nice cloak, though.
Maybe he'd barter you for it.
I want it. It's going to be mine. Do you think, is that Buka?
Probably.
Did you say he's crouching?
Yeah, he's crouching and watching this herd.
Okay, all right. We probably don't want to shout.
Boga!
No!
We should probably, like, I don't know, alert him somehow, but not in a way that's going to startle the herd.
Can't you whistle or something, Leona?
I think I give like a little like finger whistle, but not like super shrill. Kind of like a quiet like
Attention
hey.
grab.
Yeah.
Can you do that?
Me personally, no. I cannot do the finger whistle. I wish I could.
Okay, cool.
It's really cool. I wish I could do it. I can't.
So, Leona, you give the like quiet finger whistle. The person doesn't stand up. They remain crouched and they kind of pivot and turn around. And I'm assuming you hold up like the flyer.
Mm-hmm.
And they just kind of wave you closer.
I try to crouch, but
Clank,
clank, clank.
Oh yeah, we're still carrying the bucket.
Yeah, we have the bucket. You have a giant thing of feed.
Feed. Probably lay it at this guy's feet like.
Shh. Manon, too loud. Too loud.
What is?
Reshi.
Are you guys here to help with the quest? Is that my flyer?
If you're Buka, then yes.
I am. I'm Buka.
Then yes, we are here to help. What in the world are those?
They're what my family normally maintains in the domestic way, but I'm looking to get out of here, so I need one of them for myself. But I've never wrangled any of these alone.
Oh, interesting. So is this like your family's herd, or?
This is one of them. Like it's one that if we need to domesticate more or find more for the breeding pool, we bring some new ones in so that we don't have, inbred down at the stables.
Okay, so these are wild then.
Yes.
Oh boy. Okay. All right. This will be interesting.
Yeah, I've never had to wrangle one on my own, but they weren't so happy with me leaving, so I kind of have to scout out on my own, and I need to get up to Vaynome, but I'm not gonna walk there for months. I'm gonna do what I do best, and I just need a little bit of help doing the herding.
Okay. What do you need us to do?
We got feed here.
We did bring
I
some
did
food.
see that you brought feed. Like, that is very cool. It'll probably help us a lot because they don't have much feed out here in the wild, and I couldn't carry that by myself.
It was all
Good
right.
thinking, Reshi.
I did a good thing.
Good thinking, Reshi. It did cost us 5 gorp.
Cost him.
It's going to cost you 5 gorp, Buka.
Oh, I do not have 5 gorp, but
I pull out a knife.
Oh, Reshi.
You cannot take the job. That's fine.
No, the job's already been taken.
Oh no. Well, I have just the 2 gorp that I have for myself. But I can. Are you looking to travel? Maybe we can wrangle more than one of these, and you can have them too.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we also are trying to go up to
Vaynome.
Vaynome. We are also looking to go to Vaynome, so we're wanting to go in the same direction. So,
Oh, how prosperous.
yep.
Do you need like a saddle for these things or anything?
I mean, I ride them bareback, but if you wanted a saddle, I guess you could go back into Melironto and find someone who makes them, but
No.
I feel like that would be expensive.
yeah, probably very expensive. They're not common herd animal.
Since food was 5 gorp.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is going to be really expensive for you, Buka.
I know they're rare, but it's what I know. It's what I grew up with, so
Okay,
I wanted
well-
to take one.
Let's just wrangle. Let's wrangle some of these. I've already forgotten what they're called.
Grokoud.
Gracods.
I open up the feed. I want to know what they eat.
It almost looks like hay, but when you look at it more closely, it's actually like a fruit that grows out of the ground in kind of like long, stringy things, and it's like dried fruit. And you look out and you can see that throughout this like field, this like rocky field, you do see things that kind of look like grass. But now that you have opened this feed and looked at it, you're like, oh, there are little clusters that these things are walking to that have what looks like this really long-bladed fruit.
Yeah.
If only I had animal handling like someone I know. Damn.
Well, I can do most
Has
of the
anyone rolled a
animal
10?
handling.
No.
I can do most of the animal handling. I just need people to help me herd them into the right spot.
Okay. We can do that.
Should we chase them?
Kind of. I'm going to need people to spread out and kind of get at least one of them separated, and then we can go from there.
Grabbing
Okay.
some food.
Yeah, I mean, what if we put some food out in an area that we can try and herd him to, or one of them to?
Sure.
Would that work?
Yeah, that would probably work. They're very food motivated, especially these wild ones. They do have to scrounge quite a bit, unlike our domestic ones that get well fed.
Okay. I think I'm going to look at Kana and be like, do the thing. And she camouflages me.
Oh, okay.
So I just kind of I'm like, will this help? Being very, very
Yes,
sneaky.
I believe that would help. So make sure you mark down a use of Kana's ability.
Yep.
And actually, you still have to roll for that,
Ah,
technically.
nuts. You're right. Okay. I've got a 19 and a 7, so 19.
19, full success. So Kana just fully hides Leona. So you have an invisible person. And now I'll set up what we're actually going to do. We're going to do kind of like a momentum race rather than have it be a combat encounter. So you guys are all going to be rolling for cavern animal handling unless you can think of something else that will be helpful. You guys are all going to have a +1 to every roll because you bought that huge thing of feed.
Awesome.
And then what we're going to be looking for is for two of the three of you, when two of the three of you hit +3 on your momentum track, Buka will be able to jump in and try and wrangle the one that you have separated from the herd.
Okay. Cool.
D20s.
We love races.
+1.
Kind of. So who wants to start rolling?
Miss Invisible.
You also get another +1, so you're at +2 because you're invisible.
Haha.
Dang.
+1.
So I get +2 to my cavern animal handling.
Oh,
roll.
not +1 to the momentum.
I know.
No.
Yeah.
I put my little person on it. That's a 16 +2 is an 18.
Which is a full success, so move up your momentum twice.
Whee! I'm at a +2.
It's going to be a 1. I know it. It's an 8. +1 is 9.
+1 is 9, so move your momentum up once.
Yeah. It's close, though. Close to a fail.
It's because I'm using my little possum dice.
20, nat.
What the heck?
20!
Hey!
Laura, you go right up to the 3 momentum required for Manon.
Woohoo! All right.
Start
the hell?
petting it. No, just kidding.
You just walk up to it.
Oh,
What did you get?
that was a 2.
That was a 2, so you go down a momentum.
Yeah.
It's a 16. +1, 17.
17 is a
go up
complete
one.
success. So you go up 2.
Oh.
Oh, 2?
So you're
Yeah.
at +3.
Haha! I beat
So we
somebody.
have 2 people at +3 already?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. That worked out pretty well.
And one of them is not the person with a pet.
Yep. So
The person that's invisible.
I know, right?
I'm gonna roll for Buka, who has a animal handling 2 in cavern, so he's rolling 3d20. A 19. He rolled a 16, an 18, and a 19.
Nice.
Wow.
So he rolled a 19, so he's getting 1 point on his momentum track to try and wrangle this thing, and now we're gonna start over from 0.
Oh,
Oh, frick.
and I still have +2, right? For my
Yep.
sneaky. That's a 15. So that is a move up 1.
You move up 1. Are you guys tracking -4s for this against your energy?
I was, yeah.
Oh,
I have you now.
Nope.
1, 2, 3. That's 3 rolls, right?
Yep.
So,
I did. That's number 3.
Good job, Laura.
Where's my
I'm at
calculator?
42.
I mean, it
4?
makes sense. I was on a
Minus
farm.
4.
Yeah.
-4. I'm at 32.
And actually, I'm sorry, he got a complete success, so he's at 2. So he only needs 1 more momentum to fully wrangle one of these things.
Okay, cool.
18.
18 is 2,
7 + 1 is an 8.
which is a failure, so you go down 1.
No.
Oh, that's a 6.
You go down a momentum.
Damn it.
Whoa.
I'm either really good or really bad. There's no in between.
Give it to me good. 20.
Nice, so you go up to your max, which is the +3, so we have
Woohoo.
1 person who met the condition.
Ooh, 16.
That is that 16 with your bonus?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a mix, is just up 1.
15, 16, 17.
17 is
so
a
up
full
1.
success, you go up 2.
Ooh, +2.
I've already met the condition.
You've already met the condition.
You suckers.
16 + 1, 17.
17, full success, you go up 2.
All right.
Are you at +2 now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm also at +2.
Are you?
No, not anymore. That was a 1.
That was a 1. You go down 2. Or actually, yeah, you go down 2.
These things are really nice, guys.
6 plus 1 is 7. So failure.
Yeah, so down 1.
Yeet.
Why do you guys keep moving away from them?
Shut up, Rishi. That's another fucking 1.
Oh my god!
What the hell?
You're supposed to have +2.
I know. It's a 1 plus 2 would be a 3, so it's still a
Did
failure.
you also get a 1?
I rolled a 5.
Oh,
All
okay.
right, I'm changing.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Well, that time I just roll a 14.
Are you about to pass out?
Probably. That's a 2. So 4.
So -4.
I'm at -3. I literally can't go any lower.
15 total plus 1.
+1, yep.
That's an 8 plus 2. 10.
10?
I go up 1.
A 10, you say?
No!
Oh,
Okay. Oh my god. Oh, it's so bright out here.
Who the fuck are you? What's happening?
Oh,
Stay quiet, whoever the fuck
Gwen,
you
be
are.
quiet,
What?
be quiet.
Why are you guys over there?
Fuck up! I'm gonna need you to roll an animal handling.
Oh, shit.
Yep. Thank God.
And this is for
But we're
whether or
in
not
cavern.
we're resetting some of the abilities here.
I'm about to pass out, so,
That's 6.
Oh my god.
Plus 1 is 7.
So we lose a momentum on Buka's track. So we're down to 1 momentum on Buka's track now.
What are
Because
the
you
dice away?
spooked him.
Good. Do you need me to heal you?
I do, yes, sir. I have 8 energy left.
Oh my god.
Okay, that's an 18, so that's a full success.
Okay, you'll take that up to.
1, 2. I'm at -1 now.
You have 4
Okay,
health.
can you heal me now?
Yes.
Please.
Okay. I'm at 34 though. Ooh, man, that's really rough. I will do emergency rations.
Or I can just stop trying to meet the conditions for this to work, and it can all be on
No.
Gwen now.
She's just
Okay.
standing there like frozen. Like
14, so it works. 3d6.
Yay.
Ah,
Well,
this was crooked.
5.
You get 5 health.
Oh my god.
cool. All right.
I think you should. Oh, what?
Dude,
I rolled a 1.
fucking
What is
seriously?
happening?
I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
We did so
We're having
good
a
the first
bad
round.
job.
I'm gonna have to jump in and fucking help you guys.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, 19. So he'll give one of you a bonus. So you go up 1.
Okay.
Because he's helping.
I'm at 0.
20. Nat 20.
Yeah.
Nice. So you go up 3.
1, 2, 3. I'm at +1 now.
All right, you're ahead of me. Good job.
Hold on. An 11. So he doesn't get to help you guys out.
Dang it. Well, here goes nothing, I guess. That's a 7. That's still a fail. I go goodbye.
Even with your +2?
Yep.
Oh
it was
my
a 5
God.
plus 2.
5.
Do you need health again?
Oh my god.
Back to 0.
He failed, so you guys do not get anything.
Okay, cool.
He rolled a 4, and an 8.
15, 16, 17. Is a full
17.
success, so I
Full
go up
success.
2.
You go up 2.
I'm at +1 now, baby.
Hold on, I gotta heal.
Yeah, you gotta heal me again.
Just like 2 health.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to
I got
minus.
1 health left.
You
One.
guys are like exhausted trying to catch this thing.
This sucks,
Why
guys.
are they so hard?
I feel refreshed.
Well, I didn't hit it.
18.
Yay!
Plus 1 is
Yay!
19. So that's
No, that's
full.
plus
Plus
2.
two.
I have 1 health. I can't keep going.
Yeah, I have to.
Oh, I got you.
Unfortunately, that was a nat 1 over here.
I got you. I'm full.
We really are like failed critting over here. It's so hard.
Okay, that's a 4. So that's minus.
Jesus Christ.
A nat 20.
If you give it to me, I get a plus. I can get to a.
Because you get 2
I'm at
from
plus.
it.
Oh yeah, so I would get to +3.
You go up to a +3. Now he's going to do his animal handling roll. And that is another nat 20.
Oh, thanks,
So
Jesus.
you go up, he goes up to +3, and you have captured one of the Grakods.
Only 1? Guys, this is so hard.
Well, maybe where 1 goes, the rest of them might be inclined to follow.
I thought we were fighting bees.
I'm so. Oh no, we're not doing that anymore, Gwen. Yeah, no. Okay, that explains a lot. Yeah, no, we're trying to catch this thing because now we need to. Oh shit.
You don't know anything. Actually,
shit.
We'll catch her up later.
We'll catch her up later.
A lot's
We'll
happened,
catch her up
Gwen.
later. Yeah, a lot has happened, Gwen. For right now, we are trying to catch these to help Buka here and us get to Vaynome. So for right now, we're trying to catch these things.
You got it.
I'm exhausted. I don't think I can keep doing this. Is one enough?
I mean, I can jump in for you, but it'll be harder on me. I'll have to mechanically, he's going to only be rolling with the 2 D20s instead of his normal 3.
Honestly, you're probably going to have more luck actually doing this animal handling than I am
Yeah. Well, I'll still
at
heal
this
you.
point because or maybe I could just take a nap over here for an hour or
Short
two.
rest.
couple hours, take a little rest.
Reshi, we got this.
Yeah. We can do it. But
Okay,
I
because
need
we need at least one more of these so that we can get all of us up. It's they're not going to be able to carry all 3 of you on one.
Quick metagaming question.
Yep.
Could I ride Kana? I know in our little image she's like a little shoulder baby.
You could ride Kana, but Kana won't be nearly as fast as these things.
Nuts. You're right. Fair enough. I
and also there would still be one other person that needs a ride.
That's true. You're right. So we need 2 of them regardless.
Yeah.
We
Dang
got
it.
this. We got this.
9. Are we still doing the plus?
Yep, you guys still have feed.
Okay, cool. So I have a +1 to 10.
I could send Kana over.
What?
Oh!
Bye, Gwen.
That was short-lived.
Oh, by the way, there's this thing called the Profane Herald.
Damn it. Well, maybe next time she shows up, we can let her
Just say
know
let me
about it.
transform back.
I'm gonna play as her next episode. So.
That's good. That's good.
Nice
Good.
to see you, Gwen. Bye.
Bye, Gwen.
What the fuck? I don't care. Okay? I don't care.
Hey, at least Manon knows what we're doing.
It's true.
So, we're still we're still trying to wrangle these critters.
We got one.
And I have no energy left. I cannot help.
You just see Leona just passed out on a rock over in the to the side.
Just like fully draped over a rock,
Yeah.
just like eyes closed,
Panting.
breathing heavily.
Kana's like dabbing her forehead, just like
Trying to use her tail to fan.
That's a 5 plus 1 is 6. So
Jesus Christ.
it's a -1.
that is a 15.
Oh, if I'm back to Manon, am I healed or am
No.
I? Yeah, like I need to.
Remember where you were?
I was at 37. No,
I think so,
I had
yeah.
it logged. So -4.
Yeah. I got a 19 +1 is 20.
Woohoo!
Hell yeah! So you go up 2.
Done. 3.
Oh,
Nice.
Jesus Christ.
I'm really good at this animal stuff.
Apparently.
17 plus 1.
+2 on your momentum track.
There you go.
Sick.
So you're
What are you
one
at?
now?
Plus 1.
That is a 13, so it goes up 1.
Go ahead, Manon.
18 plus
Yeah.
1 is 19.
Nice.
So you go up 2.
So we
I
hit
met it.
Good. As soon as I stopped helping, you guys did it really easily. I love it. I love it. The one person with a pet is the one who cannot do animal handling.
And a nat 20 to capture it.
Jesus Christ. Nice. All right.
So that's just right up to the 3 on that second capture. So you guys now have 2 Gracods.
Hey, Buka, can we eat these?
Please do not eat them.
Stab it.
Please do not eat them.
Grease fire.
We just worked
They're
so
really
hard.
rare. Do not make us try and capture another one of these
You're
things.
about to die. You need to heal.
I know I do.
Yeah, well, we
But
can rest as we
can,
travel.
yeah. If we're just riding on it, I can sleep.
I'll just carry you. Manon will just carry you to the thing.
Oh, wait. Oh, you're. I'm
Just
tired
drape me
too.
over and it'll be fine.
And you guys start traveling north on your new steeds. And as you're traveling and like starting to enter resting mode during your travel, Buka just looks over to Manon. Actually, who's traveling on what?
I'm with Manon.
Okay, so you two are together and Leona is with
Sure.
Buka.
Make sure you just like wrapping your arms around his waist. As he...
Just like
I'm just like
Hi.
tiny. just
I feel like we could ride side by side though.
Yeah.
no.
Oh,
No,
wait,
I
side
mean-
by side on a single creature?
No, like animal here, animal here.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
walking together.
Yeah.
And so, like, Leona and Buka are kind of next to you guys.
I'm fully imagining that because Leona is so exhausted, instead of holding on from behind, she's in front of him, just like arms around, just like
Just like holding onto the head of this thing, just like
just kind
sleeping.
of like yeah, using him as a pillow and just like
And as you're walking, Buka just looks over to you and is like, "Are you as? I don't know what's going on over here, but are you a Zargao?
A what?
A Zargao, someone who transforms."
ooh.
I ain't never heard of that term before.
Interesting. Maybe it's only from this area that we call Zargao, but I guess for layman's terms, we Zargao are what most people would call werewolves, but it's kind of a misnomer.
Ooh.
Werewolves. Yeah, I got this condition.
I have also a condition, so...
Oh, does it come from a pact, may I ask?
Not that I know of. It's just, living in the area of the Celestial Accord, there are many different Zargao clans, and I happen to be from the one from Melironto.
The friendly werewolf clan!
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh my god, the faction! my choices have consequences.
Yes, they do, and we're meeting them right up. Here come the consequence.
So, like, are you a Zargao? Like, turning directly into werewolf isn't, like, it's one of the common ones, but it's not super common. I do happen to be a werewolf, but Zargao tend to transform into many things, like either, what we are naturally, into pigs or into dogs or etc. Like, it's you kind of are you a Zargao that transforms into people?
I don't even know. I could be now. I wasn't born like this, I guess. I kind of picked this condition up in Izoa, if that makes any sense, a couple months ago.
I was born like this, but like there's a lot of Zargao that did also inherit the condition. It's it's tough to call contagious, but it can be contagious.
Does it require a bite?
Some legends, some Zargao, yes. I'm not a contagious one though. I'm one that was born to other Zargao.
So you couldn't say turn one of us into a werewolf too?
I don't know. I've never tried, to be honest.
I turn into a beast at night.
What kind? So you're the mushroom normally?
Leona's like, Reshi, you never told us this before.
I'm sure you've heard me.
No, I haven't. I mean, you mean you're snoring?
No,
But
no.
I didn't see a physical change.
I'm not going to tell you all about
If
it.
it's not a physical change, it's not Zargao.
Oh, it's a physical change, all right.
Oh my god.
I'm very interested, but I'm very confused by
I'm
this
also
like
very
language and
confused.
winking you're doing. So,
I may show you later.
Buka, what do you transform into?
I transform into a wolf.
Oh, okay.
Like a dog?
Yeah,
like
a
Reshi.
big dog. Yeah,
Being ferocious.
Like what I mean,
dog.
like, are you bipedal or are you like on all fours wolf?
either. I can stand or run.
You can stand or run? Do they do that in Twilight? No. They're all on all fours.
I don't know of this.
Yeah, you've never
thing
seen a
you're
movie
referencing.
before, Buka?
Yeah, geez,
I've
Luca.
gone to some movies, but I'm just farm boy, really. So why are you all heading to Vaynome?
Oh, for me.
We all look at Leona.
Leona is like,
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
Honk shoe, honk
this
shoe.
little lady over here, she has a family from the Siren Song, and they're like
the siren song.
yeah, like a traveling
That's
band.
why I'm going up to Vaynome.
Oh, are you
Whoa.
going to see them too?
Oh, I want to join them.
Whoa.
Oh, you should talk to Leona when she's awake. She's like part of their thing, I think.
She's part of them. I have an in.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure she'd be happy to introduce you.
Is Leona part of them?
I mean, they kind of left her behind, I think.
They're like, I mean, I don't know. She could have been kicked out.
I will not pry
Reshi!
further.
Dude.
I'm just
Seriously?
very excited that I now have an in. It's much easier to get your, 15 minutes fame thing with a reference. So I'm very excited for that.
Yeah, her sister was sick or something, and she stayed behind, and then they left without her.
terrible.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad, but we're gonna reunite them, and we're gonna see.
Is she going to leave us?
I hope not, but I mean, wherever her journey takes her.
Yeah. Buga, can you sing and dance?
I'm kind of an actor.
Do they act in this? I really don't know much about Sirens.
I'm not very good at making the stories, but when they came here to Melironto, I was just immediately enthralled with what they were doing, and it was I just wanted to be a part of it. So I told my parents I was running away to the circus, kind of, and they weren't so happy, and I didn't get to take any of the steeds that we cared for. But I'm pretty good at this, so they're not the most thrilled, but I'm sure they'll come around when I get accepted. Yes.
Farming ain't for everyone.
farming ain't for me anymore. I do love the animals, but farming is not for me. I'd rather perform on the stage.
I love this man. I would die for Buka.
I hope that book is...
Leona's affections might be split.
Wow. I'm telling Gwen you said that.
Leona's asleep, so she can't say it out loud. I'm saying you, or I'm saying to you.
Well, the sky seems to be getting dark and the moon seems to be getting bright, so I think it's time we just kind of let the
dogs out.
Let the dogs out. I'm familiar with that euphemism. No, let the crowd just go. Let them walk. We can all rest now. I think that's fine.
Wait, if the moon's out, are you going to transform?
It does not look like a celebrating dark moon. That's the one I was born under, so I would transform under that condition, yes.
Do we have to, restrain you?
No, it's not violent, no. And, if there's another condition for transforming a Zargal is in heightened stress. In heightened stress, I can kind of control my transformation a little bit better.
Heightened stress.
But it's kind of permanent. When the right conditions happen, I have to transform.
Yeah. When I transform, it's a stress reliever.
I don't want to know anymore.
I'm so glad Leona's asleep.
I will take first watch, and she'll probably take last, if that makes the most sense.
When she eventually regains consciousness.
That works for us. Good night.
All right, I'll just, I'm going to leash your Gurkhad, and it'll just follow my direction.
Flashbacks to when Manon took watch, and he's like...
And you guys just walk up north as you leave Melironto, and that is where we're going to end the story for today.
Goodbye, Melironto.
Bye, Melironto.
Did you guys have fun?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck it. I'm so bad at animal wrangling. Jesus Christ.
I can't believe I finally won a race, but I also totally failed at my family's plot. I'm like, dang it, man.
I love how I found someone who is so enthralled with my own people, and I slept through the conversation.
Yeah. Well, we can definitely hit on that more next time.
I love how this is just par for the course.
I want Buka to not actually transform, and he's just an actor. He pretends to transform.
That would be really
Isn't
funny.
Actually, is Zargal.
That would be so funny.
Just wishes he was the Zargal.
Oh no, I'm transforming.
Just pulls his cloak over his head. It's giving me major black sheep energy from the game that you ran, Laura. The kids on bikes one.
Oh God.
The little kid with the black sheep hood that I played.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking weirdo. Black sheep.
That was a fun one.
Okay. Well, thank you all for listening. You can find everything that we do at halfwitpodcast.com. You can email us at halfwitpodcast@gmail.com. Join the Discord. It's down in the show notes. Thank you to Dungeon Maestro for composing our theme song for the Parable Infused Tribune. You can find links to all of their stuff down in our show notes. And yeah, I think that's it. Does anything have anything they want to plug?
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, I got a couple things I want to plug.
Oh,
dear. Oh,
thank you all for listening. We are cutting it there. Bye.
Buca de Pepo?
Buka?
What?
Buca de Pepo?
What is Buca de Pepo?
It's a restaurant.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is buca Spanish for mouth?
I think so. It's like
because it's
Italian.
boca in Portuguese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buca.
Buca de Pepo was my father.
Please.
Please.
Buca de Pepo is actually Standibitible's father.
Jesus Christ.
No, I think we already made a joke about Standibitible's father.
Yeah.
Don't call me, what was it, Stan? Stan was my father. Please call me Dibitable.
Yeah, that's why. And I was like, I can't say that. I have a student who told me his nickname is Shrek.
Anyway.
Fully unedited silence right there.
He's adamant that his nickname is Shrek, and I hate it so much.
Anyways, the inspiration for Snamville came from one of my Wordles where
Oh my God.
I did anime, snail, anvil, and I'm like, yes, Snanville.
Oh my God.
Bilbo, come. Rah! You're crazy. You're crazy. Why is he wet?
Oh, I spilled some water on it. And we were doing our knees. I hit the water. I was like, oh, sorry, Bilbo.
Your poor butt is soaked, buddy. You spilled so much water on
There's only a little bit.
Feel his butt. Bilbo,
I
get him.
did, yeah. He did look at me like, excuse me?
He hates water.